Unicorn girl 83. You feel that chill in the frame, where the weird gets weirder and the walls all learn your name. Lolcows screaming like ghosts in a busted mirror glow. Spooky vibes hit hard when the whole room starts to go. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Teeth in it, and it bites your pride. Every clip, come back with a cold eye on the ride. Those vids, yeah, they stay in your chest. Make your pulse go hard, make you second guess the rest. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3. Gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Mirror cracked, but it's still watching. Every grin got a shadow crossing. Say the name, let the room go cold. Unicorn girl A3 in the back of your soul. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn girl. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn girl. Think twice before you stare.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to start off with some Lee. He's up to his shenanigans. Yes, he is. Let's see. Let's started here. On my screen. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was sitting at my desk. I was working on things and it just got so hot. I had to come back over by my AC. Okay. Let's get into this. This one was from today, probably about an hour ago, 2 hours ago. All right, Lee, what you got for us? Damn. Jump scare right off the bat, sir. Damn. Already, sir.
Right, so that's creep factor like 10 out of 10. Again, just watching a film on telly, and that first time in ages, I think that's happened. That started like going up and down fast, and when I put my hand on it, you know, there was a good amount of pressure. Scared the absolute crap out of me. Can you do it again for me? You've just done it.
Yeah, do it again.
Show me how strong you are, how powerful you are.
Let us see. Let us see.
You've got the ability, you've just proved it. Do it again for me. Shit me up. It were moving both sides then. I had that like blocked off and it was still moving a bit, obviously, but
that's what happens. That's what you get, sir.
I'm going to open it. Pull couch out. Proper certain things freak me out. Do it one more time for me.
Do it one more time for him.
Because I'm coming in.
Oh boy, he's coming in.
Move it one more time. Like you've just been doing. Do that. My heart is pounding. Right, that's solid. Right. So we know it's empty. Do it again, one last time. I know you can do it. You've just done it twice now. Just like that. Just move the handle. Move it. Proper freak me out. It seems late that whenever something happens and it scares me, I just start sweating. I don't know if it's because it's summer or what, but yeah, it didn't used to happen like that. No connect out tonight. Yeah, let's put camera back. Microphone. Oh my God, I'm pumping. Test. Right. I'm here.
Hey, boo. Welcome in. Thank you, love, by the way. I got the notification on my VENMO. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Who am I speaking with? Kind of moving away from that after last time. Who am I speaking with?
The first.
The first?
The first? The first what? The first spirit of the night, what's come to try to scare me? You've not created a mess, but look what you've made me do. I've had to move the couch and the table for get in.
Oh, man.
Identify yourself.
He was afraid.
he was afraid. Me? Are you talking about me? I'm afraid. You make me jump. Not afraid. I don't fear you.
Not evil.
Not evil. If you're talking about yourself, that's a lie. I'm certainly not an evil person.
Oh. No, but you're mean.
Desperate.
Desperate.
I'm confused. Who's
Oh, shit. He called you desperate.
desperate?
A father.
Oh.
I am a father. Are you talking about me being desperate for this to stop? Is that what you mean?
The sickness took everything.
Oh, my.
The sickness took everything. I'm completely lost. Who was sick?
He watched them all die.
So this is talking about something different. Who we talking about? Please, can you explain?
Yeah, we want to know.
Who did he watch die?
We're listening. We want to know.
One by one, it was cruel.
Oh, my.
One by one, it was cruel. How did they die? Whoever we're talking about, what was cruel about how they died? I take it wasn't...
He begged for another way.
He begged for another way. Who did he beg? It gets super cold on my left-hand side. This side. Who did he beg?
I answered his call.
I answered his call. And who are you? Who are you?
Made the offer.
Made the offer. What offer? What you talking about? If you're gonna speak about things, at least explain it so I understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, he needs you to. You have to explain it to him like he's 5. He doesn't understand the big words.
He accepted.
What did he accept? I'm warm again now, so whatever was close to me is long gone. What did he accept?
He thought he had won.
Explain what you mean to me. Pumping again. Explain what you mean.
He was very wrong.
Wrong about what? That he'd won.
The village survived.
Oh.
This is something I have no idea what it's going on about. Where was the village?
You never know.
Cold sensation again. What, both sides of me? Where was the village?
The family forgot.
The family forgot. What are you going on about? Stop speaking riddles. I don't give a shit about your stories. Speak to me properly.
It is.
Bloodline claimed.
Bloodline claimed. Here we go. Right. Whose bloodline? Let me guess mine.
Oh. Is there a twist here?
Generation after generation.
And does that lead to me?
What did you do?
Does it lead back to me.
Now
Until you.
Ooh.
Until me.
Oh shit.
What? I'm so confused. What do you mean until me? I need to watch this back, but this sounds like we had a few weeks ago. Yeah, this is just completely not what I'm used to hearing. Continue. Explain more. What was the person's name if this was like generations ago?
Yeah, we want to know.
In fact, it said 26 generations, didn't it, last time, I think, or 27. So if
That's a lot of generations, sir.
this is my ancestor, what was the name? Please tell me what they were called. Or do you not have that sort of power? I'm so badly freaked out tonight.
We're freaked out every night.
Seeing that has like done me in. Do you want me to sit on this? Right. Can we continue now? Do you like me sitting in here? Because I usually communicate with you in here, don't I? Or I sit there. What was my family member called? What was the person's name? Please tell me the name.
That would really make sense, that this thing won't leave him alone. If his family was involved, his ancestors. That's interestingly, you should look into that. Might help you.
Something hit me then in my right eye. It's not killing me, it's just stinging.
Oh shit, it got you in the eye. Damn. Me. Fucking you up.
Oh, made me dizzy that. I think it's just because I've just been pressing my eye though. Like, just been pushing it hard because it was stinging. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Even dogs are barking now. Wonder what they're barking at. Let me go and check. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I need to look back at the other video. It was the one where I was sat. In fact, I was sat in front of that when it happened 2-3 weeks ago. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, no connect on tonight. It proper freaked me out when I got pulled downstairs. You know, I giggled in the moment, but that was, you know, because I was in so much pain, and that scared. It was more of like a fear laugh, if you get what I mean. Tomorrow though, I'm definitely gonna I might even put one at top of stairs and one at bottom, you know, so we've got 100% coverage.
Wow. So we'll have.
But yeah,
more.
I'm actually going to bed tonight. It's, you know, I'm back in bed now. So at least there's some good news. Thanks for watching, guys.
Oh my Lee. Okay, we're up next. I'm doing some slapped ham today. Top 13 scary videos that are impossible to explain away. Let's get into it.
It's midnight in a rented condo near Corpus Christi, Texas, and this woman is searching every room in the house for a voice that shouldn't exist.
Something's going on.
The scary video was shared on TikTok by Julia Gulia1122, and the backstory makes the panic make sense. Her family had just come back from a late-night beach trip in the Port Aransas area. Her husband headed out for snacks, leaving her alone in the upstairs living room with a movie on. That's when she started hearing it, a voice calling out over the TV. She heard it 3 times before she even started recording, and each time it sounded like the same word, Mum.
Who says I'm judging you? Oh my God.
I would definitely get a refund. Put me in a haunted Airbnb. No, thank you.
I just heard somebody say Mom.
Her kids were downstairs, asleep in their room.
Don't answer it. It's a mimic.
Another family member was asleep upstairs. Nobody was calling for her. Then she rounds the corner and looks down the staircase.
Shut the up, dude. What?
Don't answer it.
A dark figure peeking around the corner at the bottom of the stairs.
No. No.
She rushes down and tears through every room in the house and finds nothing that explains it.
Did y'all come out and don't lie? Something's going on.
She's ruled out the kids. They'd have had to sprint back across to their room without a sound. And the family dog, Missy, was found tucked under the covers, not hyped up and playing, which is exactly what she'd be doing if the kids were running about.
What?
The uploader's own theory is a mimic, an entity said to imitate the voices and faces of the people we trust. And she says it's happened before. In a previous house, she glimpsed her brother standing in the bathroom right down to the beanie he always wore. Commenters blamed the loud TV, but she's addressed that head on. She turned the volume up because she was alone and already hearing things, and the voice still cut through over the top of it. One last detail. She works as a mortician.
Oh.
Some viewers reckon that's no coincidence, and that whatever called out to her that night has been following her from her job.
Shut the
Not cool.
up, dude. What?
These scary videos come from Reddit's Paranormal Encounters forum, where user Anonmouse2468 asked for help explaining 2 figures caught on camera at their dad's airsoft site. Watch right at the very beginning of the first clip.
Oh, shit.
A dark figure low to the ground, moving away from the camera.
Damn.
It's either crawling or hobbling, and then it starts what sounds like banging on the wall.
That's got to be a person. Somebody fucking with their yard.
According to the uploader, nobody was at the site when this was captured.
Site.
The second clip was captured on a different night. Keep your eyes on the left-hand side.
Yeah, that's a...
Admittedly, that second figure is quite hard to spot. So here it is again, slowed down and brightened up.
No, that's a person. That's a person.
There in the dark, a figure appears to be walking towards the camera.
That's a person.
Commenters say it's holding a walking stick, and some even claim you can hear it clanking with each step. At the time, a workman was in the room, looking up at the camera. The dark figure on the left is completely else could have been in that room with the workman. The thread racked up over 400 upvotes and nearly 200 comments, and it split viewers right down the middle. Some see nothing at all, others see far too much. One commenter reckons the figures are squatters, pointing to what looks like bare feet and a bun in the hair on the crawling figure.
That's what I would go for. I think it's a person. I don't think it's paranormal. It looks like
The family's response might be the most compelling part. They're not claiming ghosts. The clips were sent directly from the original source, exactly as recorded, and all they want is a logical explanation. So far, nobody's been able to give them one.
I think it's a person.
If you haven't yet, check out our merch store. We've got loads of creepy designs, everything from ghosts and cryptids to aliens. All orders over 50 ship free, so it's the perfect time to grab a tee, hoodie or sticker. Hit the link in the description or the one we've pinned in the comments down below. This next uploader had no idea what he'd caught on camera until the comments started rolling in. TikTok creator Kairulian has built a following of more than 200,000 people reviewing hotels across Indonesia. This particular clip comes from a room tour at a boutique villa in Banyuwangi on the eastern tip of Java.
Oh. Well, that's a nice bathroom.
The tour itself is completely ordinary, but as the camera sweeps past, keep your eyes on the doorway leading to the bathroom.
Oh, I saw that.
A small child appears to walk into the bathroom and vanishes from view.
Oh, shit.
The uploader never noticed. He filmed the tour, edited the clip, posted it, and moved on. It wasn't until a follower commented asking whether there really was a little kid walking into the toilet that he went back and checked the footage for himself.
Damn.
His reaction says it all. He admitted that if nobody had commented, he'd never have realised what was in his own video. As for who the child was or how they ended up in the frame, nobody's been able to say, least of all the man holding the camera.
Yeah, I can't figure that out unless there's a door in the fucking bathroom.
Hampton Court Palace is one of the most haunted buildings in England, but the woman behind this next clip says that in all her visits, she's never experienced a single thing. Then she checked her camera roll.
Oh. Oh, hell no.
The clip was shared on TikTok by Henrietta History, a history creator who knows the palace well. Scrolling through photos from a December visit, she stopped on a black and white shot of a grand wooden staircase. Again, this one is hard to spot, but if we brighten it up, there in the darkness beneath the landing is what appears.
What the fuck is that? Is it Cyrax? Shit.
To be a face peering out from a spot where nobody should be standing.
But that is a fucked up face.
The uploader insists she's never had a spirit encounter in her life. Her question to followers was simple. What on God's earth is that?
Yeah.
Though she did offer one hope, that it might just be her boy, Henry VIII. She's not the first to capture something strange. Visitors have long reported the screams of Catherine Howard, Henry's executed fifth wife, echoing through the haunted gallery. And in 2003, the palace's own security cameras caught a cloaked figure flinging open a set of fire doors, a clip known around the world as Skeletor.
Oh no. Skeletor. What the hell are you doing?
Skeptics would point out that the image is dark, compressed, and filmed off a phone screen, exactly the conditions where our brains start finding faces in shadows. It could even be another visitor on the lower stairs. But out of every face that could be lurking at Hampton Court, history suggests there's no shortage of candidates.
Yeah, that's a weird looking face. Like, what's wrong with its eyes?
What the heck? Hi, Alex.
Not every unexplained video leaves you frightened. Moments later, the strums give way to something else. More strange noises start up around her, sounds she thinks are coming from the speakers.
Something else is going off down here. Do you hear that? The speakers. Something's coming out of the speaker.
In her caption, she wrote that she'd been grieving heavily and that she'd like to believe her son came to them that night. Could a string have settled on its own? Could a speaker have glitched? Of course. But hundreds of thousands of people have watched this video, and the response hasn't been debate, it's been support. Whatever made that sound, a mother heard her boy in it. And some questions don't need a skeptic's answer.
Alex, if that's you, can you do it again, honey? What the? Hi, Alex. Can you do it again, honey?
I can't even imagine. That's terrible. Can't even critique that one. I don't feel right.
Keep your eyes on this ball and watch what it does next.
Oh, no.
That was captured inside the SK Pierce mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts, where the team behind TikTok account SK Pierce Haunted have been documenting activity for months. And it isn't a one-off. The same ball has been caught rolling on its own more than once.
That sounds familiar.
To head off the obvious explanation, the team even filmed a demonstration showing just how much force it takes to get that ball moving. It doesn't roll on a whim. Something has to push it.
Oh, shit.
And if anywhere has something willing to push it, it's this house. The
Well, damn. That's a pretty mansion, though.
mansion was completed in 1875 for chair magnate Sylvester Knowlton Pierce. 21
Hey, Queen of Karma, how you doing, love?
rooms, 6 staircases, and tragedy from the very start. Just weeks after the family moved in, Pierce's first wife, Susan, died inside the house from a vicious infection known at the time as skin-eating disease. Pierce and his second wife would both later die in the home too, and his granddaughter, Rachel, passed away there at just 2 years old. In one video, the team tours the room that belonged to Maddie, the caretaker hired to look after little Rachel.
Who died when she was 2. These nice built-ins.
Oh,
It still has its dumbwaiter shaft and an old speaking tube in the wall, and
That
it
is
connects directly to the nursery where Rachel slept.
To get what she needed.
That's-
This was a speaking tube, so
Oh,
SK could
shit.
talk to her from his bedroom, and she could talk downstairs.
Aw.
Her bedroom leads directly in to Rachel Pierce's room.
The house's grim history runs deeper still. The parlour was routinely used for wakes, meaning countless bodies passed through the property. A boarder died in a fire there during the Great Depression.
Oh, my Lord, it's been through hell.
And in 2011, a former owner reportedly discovered the pelvic bone of a 16-year-old girl in the
Oh.
basement.
Why?
Which brings us back to the cameras.
Why?
In one clip, filmed at 3
Speaking sounds, all of it.
warped floors.
Yep.
But visitors here have reported footsteps, voices, full-body apparitions, and most disturbing of all, a floating disembodied head.
No, why is it's always a doll? Why does it? Why?
Compared to that, a rolling ball might be the gentlest thing in the building. The woman behind this next scary video was only filming because of a dog. Driving near Canyon Lake, Texas, TikTok user It's Brittany Bench 1 spotted one standing upright in the tray of the truck ahead and pulled out her phone.
Oh
But
my
listen to
God.
what her camera picks up.
Bro, this dog is literally just standing on the back of their truck.
Oh no.
Like,
Why do people do that? That is so dangerous. Don't do that.
A child's voice right there in the car with her saying what sounds like mum signal or a Bluetooth glitch, piping in audio from somewhere else. But
Could
no
be that.
phone was connected and no explanation is stuck. Whoever the little girl was, she asked her question, got no answer, and hasn't been heard since.
Oh.
bro, this dog is literally just standing on the back of their truck. Like,
Shit. Ooh, that's
For 2 years, staff at a hotel in Changchun, China, knew a man was living in one of their rooms. What they didn't know was what he looked like. He emerged so rarely that some employees never once saw his face. Then he checked out,
oh damn. Oh my god.
and they opened the door.
Look at that. Hoarder. Oh.
The hotel says it won't be chasing him. No ghosts in this one, just a door that stayed shut for 2 years.
I hope that you charged his credit card big time.
And a man on the other side of it that nobody ever really saw.
Ew. I am disgusted. I am absolutely disgusted.
Before we get back to the countdown, it's time for this week's Weird News Roundup. Man claims he has the first verified Bigfoot body. Cornell says otherwise. A man calling himself Snake the Bigfoot Hunter is back in the headlines this week, claiming DNA tests prove he's holding the first scientifically
That is not Bigfoot. Stop it.
verified Bigfoot body in history. Charles Snake Stewart says he found the 8-foot, 300-pound corpse deep in New York's Adirondack Mountains back in October 2024 and nicknamed it Dak. In interviews over the past week, he's claimed DNA testing at Cornell University came back 58.5% Neanderthal and 41.5% human, making Dak, in his words, a Neanderthal
I want to see the proof, sir.
human hybrid. There's just one problem. Cornell says it never happened. A faculty member from the university's DNA facility stated they've not been involved in any Bigfoot genetic analysis whatsoever. Matt Moneymaker, founder of the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, has gone further, publicly calling the body a cheesy fake and the whole operation a scam. None of that has slowed Snake down. Dak goes back on display at the New York State Fair from August 26th, where organisers are hoping to top the 60,000 people who queued up to see it last year. And if a Bigfoot body of questionable provenance pulling crowds sounds strange, consider what Hollywood just paid for a cryptid everyone agrees was made up. The internet's favourite fake cryptid just sparked a Hollywood bidding war. Siren Head is officially getting a movie. On July
That's great.
2nd, Warner Brothers beat out Sony, Universal, Paramount, and Disney in a 5-studio bidding war for the rights to the Tower Encrypted, in a deal reported to be worth millions. If you're not familiar, Siren Head is a 40-foot skeletal creature with 2 rusted loudspeakers where its head should be, said to stalk rural.
I bet that thing can play good music.
Following the noise off trail, they found somewhere between 100 and 200 solar-powered speakers planted in the ground, most blasting white noise, while others looped what sounded like a sermon about salvation.
This is straight apocalyptic.
That is straight up creepy, cultish. I don't like it.
Summoning something here.
No.
The internet went into overdrive. Theories ranged from Bigfoot bait to cult rituals, wolf deterrence, and a beacon system for the Lemurian city said to lie beneath the mountain. Snoo herself declared that someone was summoning something. Well, on June 30th, the mystery officially broke. The landowner came forward and contacted Snoo directly, explaining that the speakers are a personal spiritual project. According to him, they broadcast spoken intentions, prayers, and positive messages into the universe from a mountain he's felt a deep connection to since his first visit. So there's the answer. It wasn't a cult. It was one man alone on a mountainside, quietly wiring up 200.
He's trying to get a whole cult. No, that is fucking weird. Why?
100 speakers to talk to the cosmos. Whether that's less strange than the theories is entirely up to you. That's one mystery solved. Our last one is still wide open and it's unfolding beneath the streets of America's biggest city. Groups of people keep climbing out of New York's sewers, and nobody knows who they are. Since May
So homeless people, I know like some cities were just overrun with the homeless people.
May 5th, security cameras have caught at least 3 separate crews entering and exiting New York City's sewers through manholes in Brooklyn and Queens, always in the middle of the night. One clip from Williamsburg shows roughly 7 people hauling themselves out of a manhole in the middle of an intersection, wearing headlamps and carrying shovels, with one of them nearly run down by a passing car. An auto shop owner in Astoria watched 3 men in waders climb underground at 2 in the morning.
It's like Ghostbusters when they went into the ground to kill that thing.
He says they looked right at him, then carried on like he wasn't there. The Department of Environmental Protection says entering the sewers is illegal and extremely dangerous, citing deadly gases, flooding and confined spaces. Police have swept the areas, found no damage and made no arrests. The leading theory from investigators is that the crews are scouring the sewage for valuables, but nobody has confirmed who they are, what they're finding, or how many more trips they've made that the cameras missed. For now, New York has itself a brand new urban legend being born in real time. Now back to the countdown. This next story starts at a Thanksgiving dinner. A Reddit user was sitting down with their family when their grandfather pulled out his phone. He wanted to show everyone a set of pictures his living room security camera had captured. The photos were taken on June 10th, 2022 in the middle of the afternoon. The camera is motion activated, and that day, the account that posted these images has since been deleted. The grandparents, the house, and the things standing in that living room. The thread is all that's left of any of it. On the afternoon of July 4th this year, at a party in southwest Ohio, everyone suddenly stopped what they were doing and looked up. This scary video was shared on TikTok by Ashley Haynes, who was at the celebration with her son in Butler County. High above them, at the edge of a towering cloud, something bright is twitching in the sky.
I don't know, it's weird. We're gonna die. Why is it moving like that?
The light flickers and sweeps, almost like the beam of a lighthouse, dancing around the top of the cloud.
What is it? What is that? I don't know, it's weird. We're gonna die.
It's not a reflection on the camera lens, it's not a drone, and it's certainly not fireworks. The uploader's caption asked one simple question: can someone tell me what this is?
We're gonna die.
A cloud moved?
As it happens, there's a likely answer, and it's one of the rarest sights in the sky. It's called a crown flash. Above a thunderstorm, sunlight glints off millions of tiny ice crystals, all aligned by the storm's electric field. Every time lightning fires inside the cloud, that field snaps into a new shape. The crystals swivel in unison, and the reflected light leaps with them. From the ground, it looks like a beam dancing above the storm. Crown flashes have been documented since 1885, but they're so rare and so fleeting that genuine footage is hard to come by. Most people will live their entire lives without seeing one. So on a day when the whole country was waiting for the sky to put on a show, one party in Ohio got theirs hours early, and it was far stranger than fireworks.
Why is it moving like that? What the heck?
Wow.
If you've got a smart speaker in your house, this next one might make you want to unplug.
I already want to throw my nanas out. No.
Plug it. This scary video was posted to Reddit's Amazon Echo forum by organic_help7007, a father who was putting his kids to bed when one of them asked how many days were left until a certain date. The answer was 40. His son wanted to count to 40 together to get a feel for it, and since Dad was exhausted, he handed the job to Alexa. The lights were off. The count began. And partway through, something else crept into the audio.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 34, 35, 36,
breathing, and low guttural sounds playing out in the bedroom.
26, 27,
Counting.
28, 34, 35, 36.
See, this thing is, oh, I can't. No.
The father says he and his wife looked at each other in disbelief while the kids sat there confused, fear creeping across their faces.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
Once the children were asleep, he ran a test. He went to his own room and asked a completely different Alexa to count to 40. It did the exact same thing.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 31, 33.
God. Could it possibly be a glitch if he got another one and it did the same thing? Like a glitch in the device itself? I mean, they are manufactured products.
34, 35, 36, 30.
Hey, Foil Boy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night.
7.
He's now tried it around 10 times and it's happened all 10. So he confronted Alexa directly. The device told him she would never do something like that to scare his kids, and that the sounds must be, quote, something in my environment. The device blamed the house, which, if anything, is worse. The father sees two possibilities. Either Amazon's AI is going off the rails the way other chatbots have before it, or his family witnessed something genuinely paranormal channeled through a smart speaker. He leans towards the first. But every Alexa in his house is now unplugged, and the whole incident has been reported to Amazon. Because whatever the explanation, a device his family used to teach a 5-year-old to count decided, 10 times in a row, to scare her instead.
25, 26, 27, 28, 34, 35, 30.
I'm throwing my nanas away. I don't care.
36, 28, 29, 30, 30, 31, 33, 34.
In the middle of June this year, a giant eye opened in an English wheat field.
Oh, that's interesting.
The formation appeared around June 15th near Groveley Wood, just outside Wilton in Wiltshire, pressed into the crop beside a public footpath. Measuring roughly 50 metres across, its interlocking rings and orbs form what looks unmistakably like an enormous eye, gazing straight up at the sky. Instagram couple George and Chloe trekked out to document it 2 days after it appeared, asking their followers the only question that matters with these things: aliens or man-made.
This was Chloe's first and my second ever crop circle, and it was just so awesome
I thought crop circles were debunked, that they're man-made.
to see how the wheat had been pressed down. I was expecting it to look kind of man-made, to be honest, but all of the stems of the wheat.
The story was picked up by BBC News, with one photographer describing the formation as spectacular, and it lands in familiar territory. Wiltshire is the crop circle capital of the world. Roughly 80% of all formations reported in the UK appear in this one county in the same mysterious landscape that's home to Stonehenge and Avebury. The skeptic's case here is well documented. In 1991, two men named Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley confessed to creating hundreds of crop circles across the English countryside, using nothing but planks, rope and patience, kicking off a phenomenon that hoaxers have kept alive ever since. Farmers describe the formations as a costly nuisance, and police in Wiltshire point out that making one without permission is criminal damage. But for all that, nobody has ever come forward to claim the Groveley Wood Eye. When commenters asked about the state of the stalks, the couple shared close-ups from inside the formation, showing the wheat swirled flat into tight spiral patterns. By their own admission, though, they were too flabbergasted in the moment to photograph the roots, so the one detail that might settle the debate, whether those stalks were snapped by planks or bent by something else, was never captured, and they won't get one now. Within days, the farmer mowed the formation out. The eye is gone, the field is just a field again, and whoever or whatever put it there never said a word.
Interesting.
Before we get to that number one spot, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we pass midnight. Bert Kearney came home, and near that same bedroom window he saw a man, tall and thin, dressed in dark clothing, wearing a tight-fitting cap. Bert chased him into the night. The man got away. Aline's paralysis wore off within half an hour. Her little girl was sick until morning. And the next day, the Mattoon Daily Journal Gazette put the story on its front page under a headline that would change everything: Anesthetic Prowler on Loose. What followed was one of the strangest fortnights in American history. The reports began to flood in, a sweet, sickening odour drifting into bedrooms at night, nausea and vomiting, burning lips and throats, and again that same signature symptom: legs that simply stopped working, a paralysis that arrived with the smell and faded within the hour. Residents reported slit window screens and footprints in the dirt beneath their sills. Over roughly 2 weeks, close to 30 separate gassing reports reached the Mattoon police, most of them from women home.
Gases into your fucking room and you can't move and you get really sick. Oh, God, that's fucked up.
Bureau of Criminal Identification went on record with a remarkable statement. The existence of the anesthetic, whatever it is genuine. Experts from the Army's Chemical Warfare Service considered what the weapon could be. Their best candidate was chloropicrin, a sweet-smelling gas used to exterminate rodents. But no trace of it was ever found, and the symptoms didn't quite match. In fact, no trace of any gas was ever found, in any home, on any victim. So the official story changed. On September 12th, Police Chief C. Eugene Cole announced that the odours were probably industrial fumes from the Atlas Imperial diesel plant, which was churning out shell casings for the war. Atlas fired back that its own workers had never been sickened and that it barely kept any such chemicals on site. Then one reported gas attack turned out to be a spilled bottle of nail polish, and Cole shifted position entirely. There was no gasser, he declared. There never had been. Mattoon had frightened itself sick. And just like that, the attack stopped.
Oh, shit.
The following year, a University of Illinois researcher named Donald Johnson published a study of the affair, and the mad gasser of Mattoon entered the textbooks as one of the first scientifically documented cases of mass hysteria in American history. Frightened wartime town, a lurid front page, symptoms spread by suggestion, case closed, except for the details that refused to fit. The Kearney attack wasn't the first. In the early hours of August 31st, before a single word had been printed, a man named Urban Raef woke to a strange odour, weak and vomiting, while his wife lay partially paralysed in their bed. The same night, a young mother nearby woke to her daughter coughing and found she couldn't get up. Hysteria spreads through headlines. These people hadn't read any. There's Beulah Cordes, whose burns and swelling were seen by police from a cloth on which science found nothing. And there's the fact that it had all happened before. A decade earlier, in Botetourt County, Virginia, an eerily identical wave of nighttime gassings terrorized families for months. Same sweet odor, same sickness, same phantom attacker who was never caught. The two towns were more than 600 kilometers apart, 10 years apart, and neither had ever heard of the other's tormentor. Some researchers still argue a real prowler walked Mattoon those first few nights, perhaps a local with a grudge and a knowledge of chemistry, whose handiwork was then buried under an avalanche of panic. If so, the panic protected him. Once everyone was a victim, nobody was. 80 years on, the mad gasser has never been identified, and nothing he supposedly sprayed has ever been named. So what really drifted through those open windows in the summer of 1944? A town's fear feeding on itself in the dark? Or did someone walk the streets of Mattoon with something sweet smelling in his hands and simply vanish when the whole world started looking?
Damn.
If you want to watch more...
Right, let's do the next one. Another 13. These ones are...
An ordinary afternoon
13.
in Dallas, Texas, just after 5 o'clock.
13 scary videos the internet can't
Clock.
explain.
The porch camera is rolling the way it does every day. The homeowner's husband is standing by the front door. Her brother-in-law steps out past him. Nothing about it is out of the ordinary until you look at the ground.
So then I step out, watch, look. Right there. Boom. They came out of nowhere.
They disappeared.
I didn't see it.
A pair of glasses is now
Oh,
lying on the
shit.
porch, right there between the two men, and a moment earlier they simply weren't there.
So then I step out, watch, look. Right there. Boom. They came out of nowhere.
They disappeared.
No one drops them, no one places them down. In one frame, the ground is bare, and in the next, the glasses have appeared as if from nowhere. People doubted her, of course, so she filmed a follow-up holding the glasses up in her room.
A lot of people have been asking me for a picture of the glasses or proof of the glasses. These are the glasses. They are clear.
They're real, clear-framed, ordinary-looking glasses.
It's not our style. Our style is more black, as you guys.
In her own words, it just came out of nowhere.
I don't leave them in my house. I put them back either on the porch or in my yard, but they don't stay in my house.
So what's to be made of this bizarre footage? Let me know in the comments.
Right there. Boom. They came out of nowhere.
They disappeared.
Okay, hold on. Somebody just told me my stream is cutting in and out. So I'm gonna refresh here. See if that helps.
An ordinary afternoon in Dallas, Texas, just after 5 o'clock.
It's loading. Rainbow, you'll have to let me know if that's better. Because I don't have a way to tell.
Either on the porch or in my yard, but they don't stay in my house.
So what's to be made of this bizarre footage? Let me know in the comments.
Right there. Boom. They came out of nowhere.
They disappeared.
This next clip comes from a YouTuber called Deaf Paddler, who was doing some paint work inside an old house.
She said it's still cutting in and out really bad. I don't know what else to do. Let me try doing it this way. All right, hold on. What is going on with YouTube lately?
And the only one. A friend who took a nap on the reclining couch said he felt something shaking his chest like a pair of unseen hands, and it frightened him badly. As for the house itself, Deaf Paddler doesn't live there anymore. In his words, they kicked him out. The property was eventually sold for a small fortune, the old place torn down, and a brand new home built in its place. Though as he put it himself, he hopes the ghost is still there.
Hey guys, this is James Franco. Me, really James Franco. I'm here at my house. I'm not promoting anything, okay? I'm making this account because some serious.
One second, guys. I apologize. She said it was buffering. Huh. Second guy. 1 second, guy. I apologize. I don't